when someone leaks something, it goes to TMZ. Like the regular person that channels with TMZ. When you see something come on and it comes on CNN, that's a little different. That could have came from the government itself, like, you know. You know, and then they benefited probably the most from those parties.
I don't know if it's a party. I'm saying that metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the party that everyone is talking about. But you've never got invited to them. So you.
I don't know. Really... I don't know. I don't even know what the party. That's how far out of it I am.
Happy birthday to me!
Kanye West, I hate that, man. Plus, I seen the nigga at one of the puff parties just sucking in the bath.
Vi sent just leaked footage of Kim and Kanye at one of Diddy's parties, and it's so bad it could get them both locked up. This is an unreleased tape that the feds already had something they found during the Diddy raids, but now 50's making sure the public sees it.
According to leaked footage, Kim was allegedly heavily involved in Diddy's crimes and played a major role as his helper. If these allegations hold true, it could spell major trouble for Kim.
Now here's another wild part. Kanye literally showed up in court in an all-white outfit a few days ago to support Diddy. And this is the same guy that Kanye used to call a Fed. So what's going on here? How did Kanye go from claiming that Diddy made a deal with the government to inform on other celebs to now publicly supporting him? Well, according to 50 Cent, it all ties to Kim Kardashian and her involvement in Diddy's criminal empire. So in this footage that 50 leaked, both Kim and Kanye are caught on camera at one of Diddy's parties, engaging in what looks like a group situation with several other people. And even mainstream media picked up the story when this footage first surfaced, but Kris Jenner swooped in with a classic Kardashian cleanup and the whole thing disappeared. But 50 Cent is not letting it slide. He's connecting the dots and airing it all out on social media. And if what he's saying is true, the Kardashian empire could crash and burn right next to Diddy.
Not 50 Cent telling us who was actually at the Vegas party. I thought Kanye was going to tell on himself by the end of the day, but never did I think 50 was going to put it out there.
Cents back. At it again, exposing the industry, and you may call him petty if you want. But he has every right to talk because he's one of the few celebs who never got caught up in Diddy's freak-off world. So 50 just leaked some wild footage showing Kanye and Kim at one of Diddy's private parties. And apparently, the footage shows Diddy dry-humping Kim in a bathroom while Kanye is making out with another man.
P. Diddy and the Kardashians were in the bathroom. And as they were in the bathroom, one of the Kardashians was getting dry-humped. And it's obvious to see which one was getting dry humped. It was Kim Kardashian. At the time, she was with Kanye. So at the time, when Kanye was doing whatever, and she goes off, she's getting dry humped on a wall by P. Diddy.
Now, as for Kanye, this old clip from an interview with Wu-Tang Clan's Method Man just went viral, where Meth claims he saw the going at a Diddy party. And all this came out just days before Kanye made a surprise appearance at Diddy's trial to show his defrays. Support and was greeted in front of the court by him. Diddy's son Christian. So after this, 50 didn't waste any time and he went straight at Kanye, exposing the real reason he's now all of a sudden showing support for Diddy. And you can probably guess the reason. That's right, he's involved too. 50 shared an AI-generated photo of himself in all white, followed by a snapshot of Kanye wearing a white outfit for the court appearance. And in the caption, 50 took a swipe at Kanye and his wife Bianca, writing, "We are wearing white in honor of the Freakoffs. Damn, you should have brought your dirty little wife with that Grammys outfit." Fiddy didn't stop there. He also shared another post dragging Kanye and Bianca after Kanye showed up at Diddy's trial. And he said in the caption, that's why he was supporting Diddy. His A was out in Vegas with that little dirtbag lol. Asterisk, asterisk, by the way, Fiddy was talking about something Diddy's witness, Jane Doe, said on the stand last week. She described a night in Vegas with another famous rapper and his girlfriend, claiming they all hit a strip club together and then went back to a hotel party. And according to Jane Doe, this famous rapper made a move on her after she exposed herself while dancing. And while the rapper wasn't named in court, Jane Doe said he's an icon and a close friend of Diddy. And now 50 Cent is clearly hinting that this rapper is Kanye. But here's where it gets even messier. 50's also saying this didn't just start when Kanye married Bianca. It actually goes way back, and it's deeper than people think. According to 50, the real connection is through the family that's had deep ties to Diddy for years, the Kardashians. And 50 is now saying that Kim wasn't just around, she was involved in Diddy's crimes. And guess what? Sources close to 50 are saying he's about to expose all this. 50 already teased the documentary. 50 already teased the doc on his IG and promised it'll break records when it drops. So what exactly did 50 discover about Kim Kardashian's link to Diddy's Rico empire? Well, this next part is wild because it turns out Kim did way more than just party with Diddy. So there's already a bunch of receipts out there showing Kim, Kris Jenner, and the rest of the Kardashians at Diddy's parties. In fact, they used to openly brag about it on their reality show.
Yeah. So why do you care to go to this? Because I was invited and I think it would be fun. When are you going to act your own age? This like rap crew, like Rick Ross and Diddy. Do you think this is like your crowd? I know a thing or two about rap music.
However, we're now hearing that the Kardashians, specifically Kim and Kris, weren't there just to party. They were there to help Diddy recruit victims. But it gets even sketchier, because 50 Cent reportedly uncovered something huge involving Kris Jenner's so-called church. In 2009, Kris set up her own church called California Community Church. And there's been a lot of speculation that the main purpose of this church was tax evasion.
Because this church is clearly a tax write-off Bible. So in general, churches are huge tax loopholes. They're exempt from paying federal, state, and local taxes, and all their financial records are closed. Only God knows about those P&Ls. She set up California Community Church in 2009 with a co-founder that she met at Starbucks. This is what it looks like. And Kim has said in interviews that she gives 10% of her income to the church each year. If she makes $80 million a year, that's $8 million. And if the other sisters are doing that too, that's at least like $50 million in tithings. If your church made $50 million a year, would it look like this? Oh, and here's what I think really seals the deal. The girls don't worship there. They go to Hillsong. They used to go to Sunday service. Is it because this isn't really a church?
So, according to this report by The Guardian, the church was previously called the Life Change Community Church before Kris rebranded it and registered it as a nonprofit charity. But the shadiest part about this so-called church is that members have to pay a $1,000 monthly fee. And that's on top of giving 10% of their income as donations. Kris set it up as a registered charity, which means she gets a 10% annual tax write-off, which means those monthly fees go right back to her. So whenever one of the Kardashians needs a tax break, they can just donate to mom's church and boom, the money stays in the family. Here's just one example, according to tax records from the PayPal Charitable Giving Fund. Kim once made Kris's church the beneficiary of her eBay charity auctions. In 2012, California Community Church pulled in almost $20,000 from those sales. And in 2013, it got around $45,000. But here's something else. 50's team uncovered while digging into material for his Diddy documentary. Sources close to 50 are saying Kris wasn't just using her church to dodge taxes. But some of those so-called donations were actually used to pay off and silence Diddy's victims. So if it's true, It means Kreese and Kim were moving money to protect predators and cover up serious crimes, which puts them right in the middle of the same case that already got Diddy locked up.